He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Tim Garvin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Salazar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now to the plate, Mark Crowell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. This one's down to third. Ozon takes it in. And there's out number two. At the plate, Orville Bullock. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Fly ball into straightaway left. And that's in there. Base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Kennedy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bullock is off of first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Started that swing a bit too early. 0-2, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Stepping in, Paul Burgos, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Comes back with a slurve, but that's high, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he definitely crossed him up, leaving him to watch helplessly as strike 3 was called. Any pitcher that can rack up a K against this strong talent is a pitcher that's going to have a job for a long time. We'll see if he can post some more Ks before he's done here.
Michael Norton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brunk onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Victor Maldonado. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Antonio Olivo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman.
And the pitch.
Antonio Olivo.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Play ball. He's out. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's safe. He's safe.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The West Prospects led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Cesar Hernandez gets the W.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, his name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau. Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Cortez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1 on its way. One down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put. Into the box, Andres Pedroza. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andres Pedroza.
Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Swinging bunt up the line. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Standing in, Jim Rosenthal, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jim Rosenthal.
0-1, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, digging in now, Big Daddy Babe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Babe has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Munson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. At the plate, Jeffrey Grumman.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in for his second at bat, Clinton Baker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Serrano at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Daddy Babe. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Behind 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that one just missed outside. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Matt Bannister.
Shortstop, Matt Bannister.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready once again, Big Daddy Babe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Oh, and 2, here it is. On the ground to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Central Swamp. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 7 men on base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Pineda, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Pineda.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Now batting, Big Daddy Babe. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Big Daddy Babe.
He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle, and it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Davis Clark comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Clark.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Ready now, Big Daddy Babe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Jeffrey Grumman, and their runners at the corners now.
Jeffrey Grumman.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there, 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught steal. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Todd Covey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Down the first baseline. To his left, Babe, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Big Daddy Babe.
Big Daddy Babe.
First pitch on its way. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And to score, the runner from second. Ready for another shot now. Jeffrey Grumman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Runner's going. Now he'll step off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Central jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player. With the 3rd pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Big Daddy Babe, a first baseman from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping in, Big Daddy Babe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away.